So I have one more week. I have one more week until I am a college grad. Just insane. Where did the time go? The only other time I've had a huge drastic change in my life was when I moved out for college. I remember waking up at like 5 a.m. because I had to move into the dorms. I only live about 2 hours away, which is great because it's far enough to like make memories outside of what I already know, but it's close enough for me to go home. But I remember waking up around 5 a.m. and just looking around my room, just taking in every detail of my high school room. And to this day, I know exactly what it looks like. Like, if I close my eyes, I'm there. And I think I did that because I knew. I could come home, but I knew that nothing would ever be the same again. And I was right. I don't have that room anymore. It's like a guest room. Someone rents it out. I don't have a childhood room anymore. So if you do, consider yourself lucky. In the beginning of college, of course, I would like be homesick, reminisce. And now I'm like freaking out because that's how I'm going to be in like a month for college. Oh, God. I guess I feel kind of stupid because like in the beginning of college, I was like, oh, I miss my friends so much. I don't miss high school. Never did. But I miss like seeing them every day and being around them. And now I'm thinking about that about my college friend, and it's like tearing me apart. Like, I know we're still going to stay in contact because I still stay in contact with my high school friends, but it's not the same, and it's never gonna be the same. And for some reason, like I've said in many videos, I don't like change, and I don't know why I can't just accept change. Me and change are not friends. Me and change are like, you know, like in movies where like y'all are villains, but you also work together, so growth happens with both of you. So it's like, I don't like change, but change helps me. Change has made me grow a lot. So we're like friends, but not friends. We could never like say out loud that we're friends. Thor and Loki come to mind. Kind of. For this part of the video, I have to like add a warning. I'm sorry if you haven't seen this movie yet because I really want to talk about it. But if you haven't seen Coco yet, just like end the video. End the video right here because I'm probably going to talk about some spoilers. And I know, I am aware that I do that. So I'm warning you because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. So just waiting. Okay, so if you stuck around, you've seen Coco. I freaking bawled my eyes out. Oh my God, it was such a good movie. But the reason why I wanted to talk about it, this isn't going to be like a review of Coco, obviously. It's going to connect to what I'm talking about. Huge theme and part of the movie was family versus like fame and music and blah, blah, blah. And for people who know me and are watching my videos, I love singing and I really want to. I guess I don't need to make a career out of it, but I'd like to do something sustainable with it. Whether that means me making it big somehow, some way, or just like putting EPs out and just being happy making music. I don't need fame for it. But there was a lot of times where growing up, I was like, I really want to make it big. I really want to be the next big thing. That would be amazing. And I'm sure everybody who's an artist has thought of that. A week before I graduate college, I started thinking about it a lot more. Kind of the things that happen in the movie, like, do I put family first or do I put my career first? And probably the reason why I started crying really bad because they addressed it so well. And if my success as a singer or an artist or whatever comes with hurting my family or pushing my friends away, even if it's just one friend, or not keeping who I am at the forefront, I don't want it. I'd rather not be a singer if it took that sort of ruthlessness. And I know in some cases it does. I know in some cases if you were to ask someone else that same question, they would say, I'm going to do anything for my career, no matter what. Being close to graduating college has showed me that the success that we're told in school doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter as much as we make it out to be. My whole life, I've been in school. I've always just wanted to be better. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get an A. I'm gonna do this extracurricular. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna put myself out there. And, you know, it's worked. I have a pretty good resume, I think. Sometimes, like I've said in other videos, I feel like I'm missing out on just living. This is really complicated because I feel like this is a life issue that I will have to journey through my entire existence. But yes, of course, I'm gonna keep working on music. I don't think that's something that I could give up. It's just such an integral part of my life and who I am as a person. But at the same time, I just really want this upcoming year to just be filled with making sure I live each experience to the fullest, whether that means working as hard as I can on music and getting the EP that I want to do one day out, or just reaching out to people that I haven't talked to in a very long time, who I'm still friends with, but we just never see each other. Not worrying about the success that I've been trying to build up for the past 18, 20 years. Because at the end of the day, that success doesn't really matter. At least, I guess, to me. What matters most to me is the connections that I make with people. And I think that's why change is so hard for me, because it doesn't matter how strong that connection is, you could still lose that person. And then at the same time, that connection can break through any sort of adversity or struggle that you may be having. So Coco really hit me really, really, really hard with that topic. Because I remember I was crying and bawling. Sort of fame and wealth doesn't matter. When it comes down to it, I don't care about it. I just want to be happy. I want to live my life figuring out how to be happy. And that's hard because you're always going to have someone or a group of people being like, well, why aren't you working harder on it? This is your dream. You should do it. And it's like, well, I have more than one dream. And they're prioritized differently. And the priorities always change. And I'd rather lose the option of being rich and famous than losing the people around me and losing the opportunity to make memories with them. Because there was one point in my life where, and sometimes it comes back up, where I feel super insecure about, well, what if it is all for naught? What if me making music doesn't go anywhere and no one ever hears my music? That kind of sucks. But it hurts much more to think, what if I lose the people that I care about because I'm working too hard? Or I say the wrong thing and I'm on stage famous somehow and I don't have anyone to share it with. You know what I mean? One of my goals for the next chapter in my life is to reprioritize what success means to me. Because being in school, it's always been making the most money or being the most successful in how school sees it. Something right here, my heart is telling me that success is not that for me. If somehow I get the success that I want and then I also become well known with my music, great, that's awesome. But success isn't that for me. Success is being happy. And I don't know how to achieve that 100% yet. But I'm hoping that once I graduate college, I can start to figure it out.